We believe in the power of diversity. In our Asia Pacific and Middle East region, we believe in fighting against discrimination. Together, we will increase racial diversity within Gensler and create educational and job opportunities in architecture and the design industry for underrepresented groups. We will pursue equitable design solutions in our cities and communities. To ensure action and accountability, Gensler created the Global Race and Diversity Committee, and at the regional level, we have set up a DEI steering committee supported by teams in each of our offices implementing our regional strategy.
At Gensler, we are committed to creating and promoting a diverse, equitable and inclusive environment as a people-first firm. That takes time and effort, but we each play a key role, and together we can make a difference and drive for positive change.
In one word, it means inclusivity.
Authenticity.
Difference.
Bravery.
Fairness.
Discovery.
Insight.
Awareness.
Empowerment.
Acceptance.
I think we can be more inclusive in our design thinking through engagement and consultation with our community. Connecting with the right groups of people and understanding their lived experience as a basis for the way that we design will ultimately make us better designers. By collecting feedback from people about the way that they navigate the world, we can gain insight into whether we are actually creating inclusive and accessible spaces. I think an important message is that no amount of expertise can beat the lived experience.
If every space is designed through the lens of empathy and equity, we can truly be inclusive. For example, designing gender-neutral toilets, having feeding rooms, meditation centers, prayer rooms, child and differently abled friendly spaces are a step towards equitable design solutions.
As a global firm, I think amplifying the voices of people living in other countries is a huge opportunity for diverse thinking.
We make sure our team members' voices are heard, and we give our team members the freedom to express their thoughts and ideas without discrimination.
I think we can encourage diverse thinking at Gensler through providing the right resources to educate ourselves about cultural and societal diversity. I think by acknowledging, identifying, learning about and celebrating diverse groups of people, and truly listening to what our clients, colleagues and communities are saying, our practice will only thrive.
I think at Gensler, the responsibility for increasing diverse thinking falls upon each and every one of us. I think it starts from the hiring process itself and our way of creating that to be more transparent and more diverse in our hiring. It falls on to things like celebrating more cultural and religious events all over the offices. And lastly, on us as designers themselves and our way of portraying our design in terms of the people that we use in renders and the way we showcase that to our clients.
In Palestine, Palestinians actually are under illegal occupation, where they're not allowed to live freely in their own country. The biggest opportunity for us as designers is how we can make an impact, especially since this is happening currently within our region.
India is a diverse country with multiple ethnicities, languages, religions, and caste. This very diversity has brought about challenges in terms of inclusion due to historical and sociological reasons. These challenges are unequal treatment of women, discrimination based on caste, religion, languages, and exclusion of LGBTQ communities.
As an Indian, I think we have various different diversity challenges growing up, but one of the greatest ones that I see within India itself is a greater representation of gender equality within the workforce.
I think we can amplify the voices of people from different cultures and backgrounds more. Growing up in the United States, I surrounded myself with a diverse group of friends, and that made me feel prepared to live in a different country. But I soon discovered that there were new lessons to be learned and that the perspective of Japanese Americans is quite different than that of Japanese nationals.
In Japan, historically, there are very pronounced gender roles. But the stereotypical role of submissive housewives is not the future of women. I believe changing the gender inequality begins with globalization. We have to open up our mind and see the world.
Well, I think we need to understand the project goals, really specific goals of what they want to achieve. Also, we can also bring up, our point of view in terms of partnering up with our team, our partners and vendors that also have the same belief system on DI as well.
We can identify clients with strong diversity, equity, and inclusion policies and organize sharing sessions with them. This would allow us to learn from the best and adopt some of these practices, which would then further strengthen Gensler's commitment to being diverse and inclusive.
Everyone is responsible for DEI, in my opinion.
Each individual is responsible to educate themselves and the people around them. This is truly how we can learn and accept each other's differences.
It's our responsibility to sensitize ourselves into becoming more empathetic, open, and accepting individuals.
When you're the person in the room and you're making those design decisions to consider whose point of view are we missing here? How is what we're creating going to impact the lives and well-being of not just our clients, but the community and city around them?
We are the largest design firm in the world. Imagine the impact we can have on our own industry to make a difference. I see a future where we can use the power of design to impact broad societal issues, especially related to gender equity, class and racial discrimination, and access to education here in Asia. We are the change, and we need to own it now.